Hello, Saggy. Welcome to the channel. We are Stars in Orbit. I am Sister Lovelace, here delivering your Virgo season connection spread. This reading takes a look at your side and the other person, people, situations, whatever it is that you may be dealing with during Virgo season. It is general, of course, so you may need to flip it around if you resonate more with one side than the other. I do want to thank you all before we get started. I appreciate every single one of you for all of your energetic support, but especially for your likes, your comments, sharing with your friends, your family, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and hit the little bell so you know when we post all of our videos. Speaking of which, I will be revamping some videos like the connection spread onto the channel, and so with that, I will also continue to do the lunar readings, so new moon and full moon readings, and weekly readings that will be Monday to Sunday. They are intended to be timeless, so they're not expired after, August 1st through August 7th kind of thing. It's not like that. So I do hope that will allow you to get more messages and more downloads from me and connect more with your own energy. So without further ado, Saggy, let's get on with your reading. Yeah, real cute in the meditation. It was like these little kittens, and they were trying to look ferocious, and some of them did. They had more like a snake's mouth, and like snake fangs, but they were all just kind of like little kittens. It's like cute but angry. Are you feeling cute but angry, Saggy? Alright. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck there. So cats are symbolic of intuition and psychic abilities, as the High Priestess is a tiger in this deck, so that may resonate for some of you guys. Okay, so I do feel like this may be your side. With Temperance here. Temperance energy is Sagittarius. Oh yeah, right. So this is past your foundational energy. These are your blockages. This is the overall energy during Virgo season. Outside influences, desired outcome, and the outcome. Okay, so okay, looking at the underlying energy, I instantly heard you're bringing the heat, and that's kind of how I felt like in the meditation. I felt like Sagittarius, you seem to be portraying yourself as these little kittens, like adorable, fluffy little kittens. But some of them looked more primal, like feral, I should say, like a wild cat, but they were small, like small kitten house cat. Anyway, yeah. Oh, why do I have these? I'm not using those yet. Just like start shuffling the tea leaf. Okay. Right. So let me just move on with your reading. As past your foundational energies, I'm really feeling like this is likely your side, but like I said, feel free to switch it around. I don't know, I might actually change my mind. I feel like I do want to change my mind. Past your foundational energies, the Mother of Swords is air energy. Does not have to be, but that's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But it's kind of someone who is very clear with their communication, very direct. They've gone through a lot of emotional turmoil, so it allows them to think very logically and very rationally about anything, about how they just interact with other people who aren't them. They kind of seem like, they're very to themselves in a way, and not necessarily to say that they, or if this is you, Sagittarius, whoever, whoever the Mother of Swords energy is in their past. Not to say that they're to themselves, but maybe they're like selfish with their energy, selfish with their time. Yeah, so then with the Three of Pentacles as the blockage, it makes me feel like this person really doesn't want to communicate or collaborate in any way. Yeah, and then the Magician being their overall energy. It kind of seems like this person is kind of focused on the money. You see how the little paw there is right on the pentacle. I don't know, I'm just really feeling like this is your side just because of the whole cats images that I was getting. And not to say that you're, money hungry or anything like that, but maybe you're just more so focused on manifesting material changes in your world, not just, thinking in your head about things, or remaining closed off within your mind. I feel like you're actually trying to bring things to fruition, and that's your main focus. So if there's other people in your life, maybe with more toxic negative energy, you're unwilling to allow that into your space because you want to keep things balanced. Six of Pentacles in your outside influence. It's kind of like I'm hearing you're not going to press my buttons. Basically to say, I feel like you're kind of shielding yourself, okay? So let me move over to this side before we get to the desired outcome and the outcome cards. So over here, they have the Devil energy. This is Capricorn energy with Temperance, Sagittarius energy in their blockage. It kind of is pretty cut and dry here. They may have found themselves in toxic cycles, cyclical kind of behaviors, or, this may be even more deep-rooted than just behavior things. Maybe this could be like ancestral type of things that get passed on. But anyways, all in all, more negative. Perhaps they're more so working out of their shadow side. And with Temperance, a card of balance, harmony, peace, and understanding, that is in their blockage. It's kind of like they're unable to see the light, or I think they are developing into that more compassionate side about them. Maybe they're finding more of their purpose, finding more love opportunities, whether that be with other people or just, loving themselves a little bit more. Or I'm actually thinking with the Nine of Swords as their outside influence, they may be reminiscing a lot and trying to cultivate love from the good memories rather than the bad ones. However, they kind of have some nasty cards in their ideal outcome and the outcome cards. So I feel like this person I'm picturing someone who is like in a black sea or like black waters, and they're just they're like inside of something, and the waters are rising higher and higher, and like they're getting to the point where they're almost totally engulfed, like they're gonna drown if they can't find the opening to this dark box that they're in, and I feel like it's a dark box that's in some corner of their soul that is really perhaps needing some sort of moderation of the dark and the light sides about them. Okay. So yeah, I do think that they're trying to cultivate that. However, there's a lot of toxicity around them. Okay. So yeah, I want to talk about these now. Daughter of Cups. This is, oh yeah, so I guess I should mention, because I did talk about air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Magician is Mercury energy, so again, another card of Gemini, or Virgo, and we are in Virgo season, so maybe you're really harnessing that mercurial type of energy during Virgo season in regards to relationships. And that's kind of what Virgo is all about, is having balance within humanity and being giving, but also allowing yourself to receive, and just having equal give and take. And this Six of Pentacles is kind of reminiscent of Virgo energy. I don't think it's necessarily a Virgo card. I could be wrong, but anyways, I digress. So yeah, and then we have water energy here. So you kind of upgrade yourself. You think that you're going to be the Daughter of Cups, or you desire to be the Daughter of Cups, but then all in all, you're actually the Son of Cups. You're no longer a page, you're a knight. So that's a good transition for you, Sagittarius. I'm hearing Capricorn again for you strongly. So yeah, Daughter, the Cups family is water, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Maybe Sun, Moon, or Rising. Maybe that's just a part of you, but regardless, Daughter of Cups is kind of like an ace in a way, so similar to the Ace of Cups, where you're starting a new, maybe creative process or a new relationship of some sort. Yes, so what I was saying about the cats in my vision being symbolic of psychic abilities, or your intuition, allowing for these like intuitive downloads or intuitive messages to come through. I feel like that's kind of what you're hoping for. I feel like you're in a very like magical spiritual state right now, or you've really developed into that, to where you're bringing things into fruition very quickly, you're manifesting very quickly. So yeah, I think you're really desiring to have this ability from your heart space. Your emotions are your intuition, but instead your outcome is the Son of Cups or the Knight of Cups. So really having a vivid imagination, breathing life's beauty and life's glory, and I'm hearing being a walking, talking manifestation machine. Okay, so that's really awesome. Now over here, their desired outcome is the Three of Swords. So it's a card of emotional pain, truly. Any type of emotional pain, grief, suffering, heartbreak. I feel like this person doesn't know how to be happy, or they don't want to be happy for you. And then their outcome card is the Five of Swords. So not much of a difference there, except for, well, I feel like because you are such a high vibrational being, Sagittarius, this person doesn't even stand a chance against your energy. They don't stand a chance. I'm gonna pull out some tea leaf cards for you, and we'll see what other messages come through for you during this Virgo season. Okay, I think that's plenty. Okay, so you have Lily, spiritual love. What did I say? You're very connected to your spirituality. And I think it's funny that we're doing the Sagittarius reading, and the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy, is in their blockage, and they're in this like total devil energy. It's super toxic. And so you're kind of like you're here with the Son of Cups energy, and you have your back turned to this Five of Swords. And what I love is the parts that are actually hitting this, the tail end of the swan, is the handle. It's not even the sharp part. So it's like they're trying to coerce you into bickering or fighting with them, but I feel like you're turning the other cheek and saying to yourself, it's really not worth it to fight with you. And that's probably why you've been isolating yourself for some time, because you know that their energy is not good for you and your mission and whatever it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself. All right. You also have Claw. Be careful. Do not take risks. Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. And dog barking. Advice from a friend. I'm going to pull some tarot cards for you and see what some of these have to say. What are the risks that Sagittarius should not be taking? Wow, Death card. Perhaps you're dealing with the Scorpio during this time. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, let me clarify more about this, because the Death card, I personally love the Death card because it talks about total transformation, an ending and a beginning. So, Two of Pentacles, and interestingly enough, it's a butterfly, and that's really what I think about with the Death card, is like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. So with this being the risk that you should not take, I feel as though, hang on, let me Okay, so I feel like for some of you, you are dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising that is needing to adapt. Like I said, they're kind of like adapting into this lighter side about them, but they still have a lot of toxicity around them. So I feel like you shouldn't really probe them back, is what I want to say, because like I said, they're kind of probing you. Don't probe back, and that's a risk that you should not take. On another way of interpreting this is, I think some of you need to prioritize yourself, or maybe just kind of evaluate what it is that you're doing, what it is that you're trying to move forward to, and not go through some sort of transformation that isn't quite in line with you and your values. I think there needs to be some sort of evaluation here with that. Okay. Nine of Cups. I just wanted to get like an additional message for the Claw card. Be careful, do not take risks. We have the Nine of Cups. And I'm cutting the deck and put that right on top of the Four of Wands, sandwiched between the Strength card as well, a card of Leo. Nine of Cups. It does talk about emotional contentment and feeling satisfied with where you're at. Yes, it's like a wish card. So I do feel like you are wishing a lot. You're trying to manifest a lot of things. So I feel like when I put that in between the Four of Wands and the Strength card, it's basically to say like, okay, be careful what you wish for. Make sure that you're ready for it. Okay. So what are these opportunities waiting for? I just heard Scorpio, but Sagittarius, please. Wow, the High Priestess. So this is the card that I was talking about earlier. Again, another big cat talking about your intuition, the deeper realms of your subconscious. Wow. And then we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Perhaps some of you are dealing with an Aries, but ouchie, does not have to be. Does not have to be an Aries. I do think that this has a lot to do with establishing a new order for yourself, is what I'm hearing strongly. That involves being more in tune with your intuition, with your psychic abilities. And just having more of like a sacred connection to your spirituality, and kind of being on a full charge with your spirituality and allowing for that to be your new normal instead of like a part-time gig or something like that. Wow, yeah, I cut open the deck and I see the Ace of Swords. And that's sandwiched in between the Eight of Swords. So yeah, I do think that they're, oh my god, how cute. I just cut open the deck again. We see the Empress and the Emperor. Wow. So yeah, maybe some of you are kind of stepping into this new part of your life where you're starting to feel more abundant, not necessarily like just in money, but just kind of giving more gratitude to all the things that you're seeing in your life, all the good things that are going right in your life, all of the good things that are keeping you balanced or maybe in balance in your life. But yes, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords with the High Priestess. Yeah, so I think for some of you, it's kind of a matter of coming out of your shell and coming out of your mind a little bit and allowing yourself to transform, but making sure that you're ready for it. But then also at the same time, I feel like when I say that, are you ready for it? It's like, you know, I'm human, okay? Like, I'm not this all-knowing, like, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I have a Sagittarius moon, so I try to detach from this, like, so I feel like that's kind of my ego talking to you, saying like, make sure you're ready for it. But it's like, no, you are ready for it. And I feel like maybe some of you are questioning yourselves in that way as well. So yeah, I think with this, be careful, do not take risk. I think it's more so just about be careful what you wish for, okay? Yeah, this Eight of Cups keeps wanting to show itself to me. Yeah, I think it basically comes to a point in time when you need to start walking away from certain people, relationships, dynamics, because they're just trying to like cause heartache. Their desired outcome is the Three of Swords. Like, what kind of fuckery is that? Excuse my language, but seriously, like, that's no way to treat anyone. So what is this advice from a friend? Okay. The World card and the Six of Swords. What did I just say? You need to start feeling complete within yourself and learn how to walk away from things, because there's better things out there for you. There's greater things out there for you, Sag, okay? So I'm going to leave that there. I do hope that this helps you during Virgo season. If you'd like for me to tune into your own personal energy, I'd love for you to reach out. All my information is going to be down in the description box. But if this is where we part ways, please do leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and let me know if it resonates too in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe before you go and hit that little bell so you know when we post all of our videos. Saggy, I love you. Take care, and I'll see you very soon for your next reading. Bye.